All right, here with guess who? Ethan Eichhorn of Lewis Central Track. Ethan, dominant today in the distance events. Just give me your overall thoughts on the day.
It was a pretty good day. I didn't race till the 800, so I had to wait a little bit, and we wanted to rip a little 800, like get fresh, and just try to. I wanted to run 158 today, but I mean, we went out a little slow. I didn't lead the first little bit, so I kind of learned from that because we went kind of slow, but it was pretty good. I closed really well. I think I even split both, so that's a pretty good confidence booster. And then turned around, ran the mile about 10, 15 minutes later. I sat for a little bit, and then I kind of took the lead a little bit, tried to turn over. I'm pretty happy with how I turned over the last 250, so I'm pretty happy with that turnaround.
You and Brian Keller of Glenwood were kind of neck and neck there for the first half or so of the mile, and then you were able to pull away. How were you able to do that?
I've just been in my workouts, like I do these 300s where you like progressively speed up every 100, so I think my turnaround's a lot better than it has been, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then my strength is pretty good right now, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, talk about, early in the season like this, especially in the outdoor season, the elements aren't good by any stretch of the imagination. So just talk about how you're able to deal with that.
The wind's kind of hard, yeah. We ran at Denison Thursday, and that was pretty brutal, but I mean, you just learn to fight through. That's how spring is. And during track season, you have a lot of wind to deal with and stuff. I like the cold, so it benefits me a little bit, but the wind's tough. But you just gotta, it's affecting everybody else too, so you just gotta think about it like that. And just everybody else is hurting, so you gotta go. So
obviously, it seems like for you, the sky's the limit for this season. So moving forward, just talk about some of your goals.
A lot of big goals. Hopefully conference district state, that's a while away, but right now we're focused on making Drake in the 2 mile for sure. We're going to try to get in the 8, and then the DMET I think has a really good chance of getting in, so trying to get in 4 events for Drake would be awesome. Then I mean, I already have goals for later on, but we'll deal with those when they come closer.
What are some of the main things you want to work on?
I mean, when you start dealing with like the bigger guys down to like Drake and like state and stuff, you have to have a lot of strength and then be able to turn over really well. Because in state, time doesn't matter. I mean, you're just running for place. So I mean, just turn it over the last 600 or so. I mean, that's the big thing I'm working on. So.
All right, Ethan. Well, congratulations on the performance today. Thanks for the time. Here with Brian Keller of Glenwood Track and Field. Pretty solid day for you, Brian. Champion in the 3200 as well as the 4x8. Second there in the mile. Just kind of give me your overall thoughts on the day.
Well, went out in the 2 mile. Ethan wasn't running it, so I just wanted to go out and do my own thing. Tried to just get under 10, and barely did that. And then went to the DMED, and I got the baton second to last and just wanted to take off and ended up closing it. Barely edging that one out. And then had the mile and wanted to take it out fast, and then Ethan took off and just had a hard time sticking to it.
Yeah, in that 2 mile, talk a little bit more about that race. You were pretty far ahead of the pack. How were you able to kind of pace yourself through the rest of that race?
Yeah, I wanted to just try and get like 74, 75 split laps, and started off fast and then just settled into it and just felt in a groove, I guess, and just kept going.
Talk about that DMED. Obviously, like you said, really, really close with TJ's team there. Just kind of walk me through that race, how that race went.
Well, I took off about as fast as I could and got the baton in like the 5th lane and just cut in and just took off. Settled in after 200 and just settled in for the rest of the lap, and then just took off last lap and just dug in and all I had.
Yeah, talk about then obviously that 2 mile, you and Ethan just battling it out again, in the mile. It just seems like you guys do that in pretty much every sport. Just kind of talk about that competition there.
Yeah, it's always nice running with them. Gives me someone to run with, and just, I don't know, he's got a fast kick, and I tried getting him the first 2 laps after him coming off the 8, but he's got the endurance and can't really shake him much.
Still a really good day for you though. Out here in the elements like this, just talk to me how you're able to handle that.
Yeah, it was definitely kind of chilly and windy today, but the wind wasn't really on our face anywhere, so it was just on the sides and just kind of like both straightaways. You can just like go as fast as you want and just be fine with it.
Moving forward in the season, obviously still really early, but tell me about some of the goals and maybe some of the things you want to work on.
Yeah, I definitely want to qualify for Drake and anything just to go. That'd be really cool. And I'd like to medal at state this year in the 2 mile and just get under 430. That would be really good.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks for the time. Congrats on the great performance.
Thank you.